Frontline workers and essential workers who don't have a college degree, who risked their lives during the height of the coronavirus lockdown last spring, can now apply for a free ride to college. But the deadline is fast approaching. Here's what you need to know so you don't waste your money. Think about all the people who've kept store shelves stocked, our internet working, gas stations running, and food and online orders delivered right to our doors.
There are so many Michiganders who have stepped up courageously because they had to. They had to go to work to feed their families and to frankly provide the infrastructure and support and health resources for all of us to be able to continue life during this pandemic.
Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist II says Michigan is the only state in the country to develop a scholarship program to thank essential workers. It's called Futures for Frontliners, a tuition-free path to education. About 625,000 Michiganders are eligible. To date, he says 100,000 have applied.
Are those the kind of numbers you were anticipating?
It's safe to say that the people of Michigan have exceeded expectations.
And let's see how many more we can get by December 31st.
Eva Dodds, a college advisor with CollegeWise Metro Detroit, says this kind of scholarship is almost unprecedented.
It's like a version of the GI Bill. Like you came home from the front lines of World War II. Now let us give you a free education. This is Michigan's version. You've been on our front lines with COVID. Now let us give you something back.
The program uses $24 million of CARES Act funding from the federal government to pay for frontliners to attend their local community college tuition free. To be eligible, applicants have 6 prereqs. They must be a Michigan resident. They must have a high school diploma, a GED, or the equivalent. They must have worked in an essential industry at least part-time for 11 of the 13 weeks between April 1st and June 30th of this year. They must not have previously earned an associate or bachelor's degree. They must not be in default on a federal student loan. And finally, they must complete the application by 11:59 p.m. on December 31st of this year.
I really hope that if you are frontline workers, will give yourself an early holiday present and please apply.
Unfortunately. And get this, if you are a home-based child care provider and meet the other eligibility criteria, you're eligible. And some universities are jumping on board. Earlier this month, Eastern Michigan University and Henry Ford College announced a partnership to offer EMU scholarships to frontline workers who complete their associate degree at Henry Ford College and then pursue a bachelor's degree at EMU. So an affordable 4-year degree can be a reality. First things first, though, you got to apply by December 31st. It's right around the corner, and we have a link with the story on our website, WXYZ.com.